Hi guys, I'm David.
And I'm Garen.
And we are the Printing Panel Podcast, and today...
And again, we're live from Nirvana Comics Knoxville.
No, we're not. We're not live at all.
Live on recording.
We're...
recorded in front of a live audience. There's no live
There's no audience.
No.
There's not even anybody sitting to the side that their arm's going to weirdly pop into frame. Like, that was so wonderful. I know she felt bad. It was cute as can be.
Like, I looked at it too going...
It's just an extra arm appearing.
Like, Heather, what are you... She was typing.
Type. Oh, Heather, I love you. You're wonderful.
So let's talk about previews.
Let's really quickly talk about how well I know you. So, guys, as we've added art to our podcast and to the part that we're putting on YouTube, which, by the way, if you're just listening to us on the podcast, please check out our YouTube channel where you can see all the art that I'm able to gather for the show.
Yeah, he just flashes up as we're talking about the stuff
over our faces.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. So we have to see our faces. Nice.
So it puts a pretty good amount of work on me, and I don't mind doing it. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So I go and I pull together the art and the variants for each book. Mm-hmm. But we have been able to, up to this point, record at our natural pacing and try to get the show to be succinct but not seem rushed. So I'm editing together previews for the third time last week and dropping in the art, and I realized that we just rapid fire through a whole list.
It was mostly me, not you.
Well, no, I did it some too, but so to help Garen with the amount of work I put on him, because to get the art, I need to know what books he's pulling that I'm not pulling. I get him a list normally on Wednesday and then need him to get a list back to me by Friday so I have time to grab the art for the books he's pulling that I'm not. So this week, I decided to be clever and predict the books that I know he was pulling. So I wrote out my pull list, and then I went and added in what I thought was his pull list. I didn't miss anything.
No, I don't think
I got it on the notes.
There may be one, but I don't think so.
Well, we'll find out as we go through
I don't
here.
think there is.
My list, I've moved away from my book temporarily because this is easier for me. Mm-hmm. My list starts with Ablaze.
We both have.
Mirka Andolfo's Unsacred number 7. Now, is this the last one or next to the last one?
I think it's next to last.
I know it's wrapping up soon because we got an advertisement in the last preview for the hardcover that has a whole bunch of extra art.
Yeah.
It's like $25.
Which we're both getting because it's awesome.
Yes. This one has 4 variants. Even pulling the art, I could not find the name of the variants, and they all look to be done by Mirka Andolfo. Yeah. I know one of them's the Domnio and Angelina in Love variant. Yeah. I don't think there's a bad variant out there. So, do you have anything else from Ablaze?
Nope, that's it.
All right, so Aftershock's all you.
It's all me. So, Join the Future number 4. She's basically now been kind of told she has to go to one of the cities. She has to go join her family or join the village.
For the record, Gatorade Zero Berry, not my favorite flavor. They needed to know.
Okay. So, essentially, yes, she's being forced to join the city, but she has other plans. So, we're going to find out what happens. Then we have Undone by Blood number 5. This is coming to the end, I think, of this storyline. This girl, her parents are murdered essentially in front of her. She survived. She's come back to the town to come find out officially who did it, and now she's tracked this man down. It's this idiot who has the same boots he wears all the time with spurs on them, and it's a dead giveaway. So she's going to kill him. I don't know how. She may wind up dying in the process, but she's going to kill him. Then we have AWA.
AWA Upshot.
So I have 2. You have 2.
Are they the same 2?
Yeah.
They are the same 2. So interestingly enough, one of the advantages of me doing my pull list, sending it to Garen, and him sending me back the things that are on there is that when I've missed something, he catches me. So last week I missed Wind number 3.
Yep.
Or is it this week?
No.
We
missed Wind number 2.
Wind number 2.
Yeah. Number 3 comes out next week.
Right.
There we go. Yeah.
So this week from AWA Upshot, I have Devil's Highway number 2.
Fantastic. Can't wait.
I'm so looking forward to it.
And then Resistance number 4 is a big one for me. This is what I'm really very much looking forward to.
And we talked about this in the comments on our Facebook chat group, Let's Talk Comics. And somebody was like, "Are you reading these books?" And I was like, honestly, it's not that they're bad stories. They're a little bit too real to life right now with plagues going on.
Yep.
A Pandemica was what brought it up.
Oh,
and
so dark.
And I was like, both of those books interest me. And once this stuff's over, I will go back and read them. But it would literally keep me up at night.
Resistance isn't one of those. Yes, it's based on pandemic, but it's
Superheroes.
the outcome is a superhero.
Yeah.
So kind of reminds me of the Wild Card series from years ago, where basically people can become either horrible human monsters, mutant monsters, or they can become superheroes if they get the virus. Anyway,
I can become a horrible human being without a virus. Thank you very much.
So,
Boom is all you as well.
Red Mother number 7. This has been a creepy series, but it's been so great. There's almost no dialogue sometimes, but the dialogue doesn't matter. It's the scenery you see. Something's Killing Children number 9, correct?
Yes, and I said that there's one variant for this. Again, I wasn't kind of able to determine what the artist was on that.
Typically, it's a 1 in 25 variant, which can be very expensive.
Yeah,
this has been a big book. And the last one for me is going to be the 7 Secrets. We talked about that a little bit in on our top 4.
I did miss one.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's one that kind of has snuck up on you too, because they haven't been talking about it a whole lot either. So, but that's the number 1.
Hold on a second. Boom 7, because it's a big deal, and I wish we had taken the time to look. Boy, I cannot type today. Tom Taylor.
That's right. Tom Taylor's doing it.
Yeah, I want a copy of that one too. So hey, fill that in my box.
So by the way, this is the funny thing about this. If you are someone who actually pays attention to Nirvana Comics Knoxville, Grant is one of our people that works here. He actually is our subscriber czar. Grant has made fun of Tom Taylor at every turn. He has not liked any of Tom Taylor's books, but then he has to eat his words because Deceased and many other things Tom Taylor said.
Injustice and probably this.
So basically, he read this before I did because we got an advanced copy, an advanced version copy, and he said, "So here's what I'm going to do. For every copy that we sell, every 7 Secrets copy that we sell, he is going to personally write an apology letter to Tom Taylor and send it to him."
Put 2 copies in my box.
So. I actually really say I read the advanced copy. It's good. So
moving on to DC.
Ooh.
So you start out DC with
Batman's Grave number 9.
Yep.
Very, very excited about that. Didn't get to review number 8 because we didn't get it in time. So I'll review both together.
Yeah.
Dark Knight's Death Metal number 3.
Yes. Superman finally enters the fray.
Oh, so excited. So then we have
Detective Comics 1024.
1025. That's 1025.
You may be right. Anyway, there's a Detective Comics coming out this week. Clearly, one of us doesn't know what we're talking about, and that's okay. I'll have The Flash 759, which I think you're really missing out not reading The Flash right now.
I'm pretty certain I'm going to get some graphic novels and catch up.
Zoom has taken over Barry's body.
I know. This is the first time ever.
Barry is in the Speed Force getting beat up by Max Mercury and I forgot who the other one is.
Like the zombie Max Mercury.
Jesse Quick.
Yeah.
And you have
Green Lantern season 2 number 6 coming to a head with this series. I don't know how many this is going to be. I think it's actually going to be 12. I can't remember.
I mean, it would make sense.
But I'm pretty sure at the end, Grant Morrison is not going to be doing this anymore, and we may have a different Green Lantern. The core may look different. I don't know if we're going to have Hal Jordan at the end. Should be interesting. So, Image. We have the same 2 books.
Adventure Man number 3,
yes,
which has been absolutely phenomenal. Matt Fraction is
his genius.
Yeah, he literally inspired me to write something this week from the letters column at the end of Sex Criminals. Yeah.
Wow!
If you haven't read my most recent blog post, you should check it out.
I did. Maybe I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frivolous Pursuits.
That's right.
David has issues.
You think you did post it like 10:30 last night as I'm trying to go to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You can't do that.
You should stop what you're doing.
Oh, how dare I go to sleep? I know. Yeah. It's weird. So, and then of course,
Big Girls number 1. I think that's going to be my book of the week. I mean, if I had to say the thing that I was going to be secretly excited about, like the energy on it's really good, like Big Girls is going to be great. And I'm going to grab a copy for my friend Kalinda.
It seems silly, but realistically,
it's going to be amazing.
But the people who like Godzilla and like Pacific Rim, this should be their book. Really?
I don't know if it's a kaiju fan thing or
it should be
a female empowerment thing.
But Amazon Women on the Moon, 50-foot Amazon women. I mean, this should be fun and empowering.
Marvel.
Oh.
And I think, are you getting ASM 46?
Right, I did 45 as well because I like the Sins Rising.
I haven't read it yet.
It's in fact I have it, but of course it's one of those that I put to the side because I kind of want to read a couple before I get back into it
And it has a nice variant coming out from Bagley. It has a Bagley variant.
I tell you what, Mark Bagley has been one of those artists. I mean, because look right behind us, we have Amazing Spider-Man 361, the Mark Bagley.
Yeah.
So I mean, fantastic covers. But see, we also have Empire number 5.
Wait, you're missing one.
I'm missing one. I'm missing
Captain Marvel number 19. So last issue, and I felt so good about Captain Marvel 18 being a first appearance of her sister. I loved that storyline.
Okay.
So I'm picking up Captain Marvel 19, and I do want to point out there's a beautiful Olivetti Empire variant, which is Carol standing with Ronan's hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
So
Now you've got...
keep a lookout for those. They're coming. Empire number 5.
Yep.
And then of course there's
Hold on. I do want to talk about all the variants on this. There's
a bunch of Empire
Christopher
variants.
2-pack action figure variant, which I know you really
who's
like.
who's in this action figure? Remember?
I want to say it's like Black Panther and Valeria, but that may have been last one. Tony Daniels, Skull Kree, or Kree Skrull, and I forget which way it is, variant. And this one is Captain Marvel, maybe? I don't know. The Lozano Avenger variant, I do know that one for sure. It's SheHulk.
Yeah.
Which I kind of want that one. If that one comes in, I would not mind picking it up. And then Michael Cho has a Fantastic Four variant that have been very cool. They're very like 60s style
it's Darwin
art.
Cook. It is very much a Darwin Cook style. Yeah.
So
then we've got Empire Avengers number 2.
which has a Mora variant.
Dan Mora, yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Very excited about this. Very, very excited. Empire Captain America number 2.
Yeah, which I've actually decided I'm going to skip. Not because it's.
The first one was cool, but it was a little boring.
I don't think it was boring. I don't think it was a bad book. It's Captain America being Captain America with soldiers.
It isn't
Fighting plants, which is kind of neat. It didn't grab me, so I'm going to skip number 2. But I knew you would want it. And there's a cool Luke Ross variant.
Yep, saw that coming. And then of course we have the Empire X-Men number 3,
which has
Zombies.
a toe variant.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
Then you will have.
Let's be honest. I gotta have Hawkeye Free Fall.
Yeah.
I love Hawkeye.
Hey, thank you. That first one's worth $40. So.
Hawkeye Free Fall number 5. It is on, buddy. Can't wait. This was digital only, finally coming out in print.
Which number Immortal Hulk are we on? Because I just typed 3. It's not 3.
Yep.
So Immortal Hulk 36 is coming out.
Yeah.
And guess who's on the cover? Hulk, drawn by Alex Ross.
And so this is the deal. Alex Ross is leaving.
Well, we've heard rumors.
Well, the rumor, of course, is Ross and Wade are both leaving. Now, here's the thing. They've both worked for both Marvel and DC before. But it sounds like what DC is doing is hiring them in for exclusive contract. Which is tough. If they're doing that, if they have an exclusive for either Marvel and DC and they've been doing work for both, going exclusive is a big deal because it gives them more money, but it won't let them work for Marvel. And
so, Doctor Strange number 6 turned out to be the last issue of Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And supposedly there's a letter in the back of it that talks about why.
Yeah.
But the shop was shorted and neither one of us have read it yet. No,
which we probably won't get, I'll be honest, because...
Oh, we'll get them.
Well, we won't. The store may not get them because,
Right.
quite frankly, Diamond has been not giving the product back. They've just been giving the money back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tough, but that's a good one. So Marauders number 11 is coming out this week. Very excited about that.
The Funeral of Kate Pride.
All right, and then of course Star Wars Darth Vader number 4.
Which there's a really cool Sprouse Empire Strikes Back variant. Those have been really cool. They're like scenes from Empire, and they're beautifully done.
Yep. They used to do action figure variants, but I think they've just kind of gone away from that for now, which is kind of interesting. And then of course the other big one from is X-Force number 11.
Yeah,
that's gonna be fantastic. I'm very excited about that.
So I missed one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad. Secret 6. Secret 7.
Seven secrets.
Yeah.
Secret 7, Secret 6. One of those numbers.
Soaker.
It's Super Soaker, yeah.
Wet t-shirt.
So anyway, yeah.
Guys, that's what we're pulling for August the 12th. My question to all of our viewers and listeners, what did we miss? What are we not pulling that we should be? What amazing books are out there? And guys, we aren't the experts, okay? The reason we do this is because we love comics, and we are as open to your suggestions of what we read as we hope you are listening to what we like. So thank you so very much for listening, watching. Please like and subscribe on whatever format you're listening to us, whether it's the show on YouTube or on our podcast, on any of the podcast forums. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate you tuning in.